Early mornings, late nights, time slips away as inspiration strikes. Pen to paper, fingertips to keys, I can't deny this voice that's whispering me. I remember asking for you, begging you to ignite my fuel, a spiritual combustion to lead me down my path of destiny. I prayed for purpose, I prayed for meaning, I prayed for sunshine to end the rainy season. But I was lost in reason, mind over matter. I felt the hopes and dreams of my people starting to shatter. I swore I was up, but my spirit was spinning backwards. Terrified to show you the trouble lurking below. Scared to let you in to the dark night of my soul. Afraid you would abandon me, afraid you wouldn't know. Afraid to show my ugly, afraid to let go. And enter the pain. Melt into nothing and transform, thinking the heat of the fire would burn more than the icy layer on my soul. A stranger in the night, dark messenger, soft flight. Friend or foe, well, you decide, young man. Go ahead, spin the coal, ignite my flame, sever my ties and erase my name. Walk me to the threshold, send me to die and be reborn. Lift me up to the heavens to speak with my relatives past, my future children. Help me find a purpose large enough to pour my life into. I am ready. I will go. I will walk quietly into the night, pray with the stars and proclaim my story at first light. For I am more than my pain, more than my struggles, more than a sad soul stuck in my troubles. I am a man on the rise.
I'll never forget that feeling of being 23 years old, freshly out of college. I had a graduate degree. I had every reason to feel good about my life and where it was going. And I never felt more empty, more unfulfilled in my whole life. My whole life. I couldn't even imagine my life past the age of 27. And it scared the shit out of me. Because I made that mean that maybe I'm gonna die prematurely. Maybe I won't get to make an impact on the world the way that I feel called to. And it was all because I didn't lean in fully to this passage into manhood. I didn't even know that that was available to me. I was 23 years old. I was romping around New York City, living the life, partying, having fun, but had no sense of what it meant to be a man in this world. And so I had to go on a journey. I had to first experience the bottom, the basement of that pain, of not knowing what my life was for, what my life was about, and then choosing to go 3,000 miles across the country to find a circle of men that would help inform my sense of manhood, my sense of masculinity, my purpose in my life. And even at that time, I never imagined that it would require me to go into solitude for 10 days of silent meditation, to go into the wilderness for 4 days of solitude, being just with myself, without food, without contact with other people, to be able to listen to what was happening beneath the surface. You see, that's what happens when we take these moments away from our lives, away from technology, away from community, to lean in to what's happening beneath the surface that we just can't hear. I had no idea it was going to take removing all of the distractions of my day-to-day life, my day-to-day living, my day-to-day ways of being, in order to listen to that voice that was speaking to me underneath all of it. That voice from within, telling me who I am, informing me of my purpose, informing me of my mission in this life. I just couldn't hear it. I couldn't hear it amidst the roar of the city. I couldn't hear it amidst the impulses of my body to go out and party and have fun and chase women and try to have a good time. I couldn't hear it when I was trying to do everything by myself, when I was trying to look good, when I was trying to make it appear as though I knew what it was to be a man without having a clue. And so when I crossed that threshold, when I spent those 4 days on the mountain by myself, listening, observing, witnessing everything that was happening around me, there was so much that I was missing, and it was so simple. It was so simple. It was a voice telling me that I want to have an impact on people. I want to make this world a better place for my children, for my grandchildren, my future great-great-great-grandchildren that I'll never meet, and that I don't need to know how. I don't need to know how it's going to happen. I just need to know what direction my compass was pointing in. I just needed to find my true north, my North Star, and start walking the path. And on the other side of that threshold, when I came back to my community and I shared my story of fasting with elder men and had them reflect back to me who I was, that was the moment that everything really changed. Because from that moment forward, I acknowledged and declared that I had a gift to give back to my people. And I committed in front of those men, in front of my community, to be that man, to live into that purpose to the best of my ability. And all of those pains, all of those long nights, all of those days where I was high, those 3 years where I was high straight up, no breaks, no moments of clarity, they all went away. All of that pain went away because I gave myself the gift of clarity. I gave myself a space to slow down to the speed of wisdom, to listen to what my soul was telling me on the inside all along. And ever since then, I've been slowly building my kingdom. And I've seen other men going through the same struggle, the same challenge, the same difficulty with just a different set of characters. A slightly different story, different plot twists, but the same essential thing. We all want to be of service, and most of us haven't figured out how to do that. Where to direct our energy. Just asking the question. It's very simple. Go out there, spend 4 days by yourself. Remove the distractions. However you do that. However you have to do that. But give yourself permission and space to listen deeply. Because all that wisdom and information, it's right in here. Just need to ask the right question.